This hypnotic routine is brought to you by the Transformation Parlor. If you like what we do, please consider supporting us on Patreon. We also invite you to visit us on YouTube, on Facebook, and on the web at ottercomics.us. Hello, my name is Oren Otter. This video is intended to, through the power of suggestion, allow you to experience a transformation into a rat. And by rat, I don't mean a nasty, smelly sewer rat. I mean a soft, cuddly, gentle raffin. Before we start, I would just like to remind everybody that going into trance is an acquired skill, so if you don't get the results you want the first time, I invite you to go back and try again. If you need more time, we offer a variety of induction modules which you can tack on to the beginning of this one. If you have any misgivings about hypnosis, I would like to take this moment to reassure you that hypnosis is as safe as sleep. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. I wouldn't do that anyway. I can't take control of you. I can't make you my slave. I'm not going to make you forget anything. I just want this to be a pleasant and enlightening experience. Now, I am going to be taking you into a state of deep relaxation, so I'd like you to be either sitting or lying down in a position where your head is supported and you can relax your neck. If you feel the need to move about, you're free to do so. Otherwise, just try to lie as still and as quiet as possible. Just listen to my voice and let me do all the work for you. Now, if you're ready, we'll begin. I'd like you to start by concentrating on your toes. Just make sure that each one is as relaxed as it can possibly be, from your little toe all the way over to your big toe. And again on the other foot, just make sure that your toes are as relaxed as possible. And as you do this, you're going to notice a pleasant, warm sensation starting in your toenails and rising up toward your feet. It just feels so very pleasant, and it's making all of your muscles relax as much as they can possibly relax. And you can feel that sensation rising into your feet now, soaking into your heel and your ankle, your sole and the top of your foot, soaking in all the way to the bone, making all of the muscles relax. Just feels so good, so pleasant, and at ease. And as you continue to let the muscles of your feet relax, you can feel that warm, positive energy rising up past your ankles into your lower legs, penetrating the muscles of your calves and your shins, making everything feel so very good, so very relaxed, as you just lay back and listen to the sound of my voice, letting my words create your reality for you, feeling that warm, pleasant energy rising up past your knees, just feeling so good as it causes all of the muscles in your thighs and in your hips to relax. Just letting go of all the stress, letting go of all the tension, just letting it melt away, leaving only good feelings, causing all of the muscles to just be completely at peace, completely relaxed, as you just lay back and listen to the sound of my voice, feeling good, feeling calm and quiet, all of your troubled thoughts just slipping away, leaving only peace. And you can feel that warm sensation continuing to rise up past your waist now, leaving everything below still feeling warm and good and relaxed and peaceful, rising up into your stomach now and into your lower back, soaking into your abdominal muscles and your lumbar region, and your obliques, just leaving everything feeling so very good, so very peaceful and calm and relaxed. And as you continue to lay back and just listen to my voice, You can feel that same warm sensation starting in the tips of your fingers, spreading out from each fingernail, rising up the fingers joint by joint, making everything feel so very good, making your fingers completely relax, just going slack and enjoying that feeling of calm and peace as that warm, pleasant sensation comes up into your hands, up past the knuckles, into your palm, and the back of your hand, all the way up to your wrist, just leaving everything feeling so very good. And now that warm, pleasant sensation, that positive energy is coming up past your wrist into your lower arms. It feels so good as it makes all of the muscles in your lower arms completely relax, just letting go of all the stress, letting all the tension melt away, feeling so good, feeling absolutely wonderful as you just lay back and listen to the sound of my voice. And in your torso, you can feel that warmth rising up now, coming up past your solar plexus, coming up into your chest, soaking into the pectoral muscles, and in your back all the way down to the shoulder blades, just feeling so very good. And in your arms, the same warmth is coming up into your upper arms, your biceps and triceps, and into your shoulders, just unraveling all the knots, letting all the tension go, letting go of all the stress, just letting everything go, leaving you feeling so very good, so very relaxed and peaceful. You can feel that warm, positive energy joining up into a whole as it fills you all the way up to your neck, making you feel so good and comfortable and relaxed as you continue to just lay back and listen to the sound of my voice, letting my words create your reality. Now that warmth is rising up into your neck. All the knots in your neck are just melting away now. All the stress is going away, all the tension. It just feels so good. And as your body continues to feel better and better, so does your mind, as all of your troubles just melt away. All concerns just vanish from your mind, leaving you feeling relaxed and calm and peaceful. And now that warm energy is rising up into your head, filling your jaw, filling your cheeks, all the way up to the little muscles around your ears, just making everything feel so good, making all the muscles relax completely, all the muscles around your mouth and around your nose, just feeling so warm and pleasant and relaxed, just feeling so peaceful and calm. No worries, no cares, just stress-free relaxation as that warmth continues up into the top of your head, making all of the muscles around your eyes relax, and all the muscles in your brow and in your forehead, just making everything in your entire body completely relax as it fills you up to the top of your head, just making everything feel so very good, so very peaceful. Not an ounce of stress, not an ounce of worry, just feeling so good as you continue to breathe deeply. Your muscles that you're using for breathing being the only ones that are doing any work now. So go ahead and just breathe deeply. Breathe in more of that warm, positive energy as you breathe out the last remnants of tension. Just feeling so good as you continue to breathe deeply. And each time you breathe in, I would like you to open your eyes. Each time you breathe out, I'd like you to close them again, breathing in more of that warm, positive energy and opening up your eyes, breathing out the last particles of tension as you let them close again, just feeling so very good, so completely relaxed and worry-free. And each time you open your eyes, you're going to find that it's just a little bit harder. It's as if weights are being constantly added to your eyes each time you open them. And as you close your eyes, you'll find that it's a little bit easier to let them close. Breathing in, opening your eyes just a little bit less. Breathing out, letting them close more easily. Breathing in that warm, positive energy, and breathing out the last little particles of tension, feeling better and better all the time as you continue to breathe deeply, beginning to go down into trance as you just listen to the sound of my voice, opening your eyes a little less each time, struggling to open them now, and letting them close all the more easily. And if you like to let your eyes close and stay closed, that's fine, you can do that. Just close your eyes and let them lock shut. Just shut them and let them stay closed, because it just feels so good to completely relax. Breathing in, taking in deep, warm energy, and breathing out all stress, all tension, leaving your entire mind and body clean and pure, completely relaxed, completely at peace. And if you'd like to try to open your eyes, you can give it a try, but you'll find that they're not going to open because it just feels too good to relax completely as you just listen to the sound of my voice and let my words do all the work for you, letting them create your reality as you begin down into trance. You're doing very well now, and I'm going to help you go even deeper. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1, and with each number I count, you'll be able to go even deeper into that blissful state of trance. And when I snap my fingers and say sleep, you're going to be able to go even deeper than before. You'll be able to go 10 times deeper each time I snap my fingers and say sleep. 10, going even deeper into trance now. 9, further and further with each number. 8, just feeling better and better. 7, feeling so good with each number I count. 6, going deeper the better you feel. 5, and feeling better the deeper you go. 4, because it just feels so good to go into trance. 3, deeper and deeper. 2, nearly there now. And 1, sleep. You're feeling so very good now, just feeling so completely relaxed as you go deeper and deeper into trance, and you sleep, feeling so very good. You're doing so very well, going almost as deep as you can go each time I say sleep. Feeling wonderful, feeling absolutely relaxed as you drift deeper and deeper into trance, just enjoying that wonderful state of sleep. You're doing absolutely wonderfully now. You're such a good subject, going deep into trance, deep into that blissful state of sleep. Each time I snap my fingers and say the word, you're able to go even further into sleep, into a deep sleep, a very deep sleep, deep, deep sleep. You're doing very well now. You've gone as far into trance as you can go for right now, and I'm going to help you go even further. But to do that, I'm going to have to wake you up for just a moment. So I'm going to count up to 5, and once we get to 5, you'll be completely awake. 1, starting up out of trance now. 2, still feeling so very good. 3, becoming aware of your surroundings. 4, opening up your eyes. 5, completely awake, still feeling very good, still feeling completely relaxed, completely at peace and worry-free. Go ahead and stretch your arms and legs if you need to. Get as comfortable as you can. And after this short break, we're going to go back down into trance as I begin counting again. 10, heading back down into trance now. 9, going 100 times further down. 8, further and further with each number I count. 7, just drifting down like a feather. 6, feeling so good as you go deeper and deeper. 5, feeling better the deeper you go. 4, going deeper the better you feel. 3, still feeling absolutely wonderful. 2, nearly all the way there now. And 1, sleep. You're feeling so very good, so peaceful, so calm, so relaxed, so completely worry-free as you continue to sleep. Going deeper and deeper each time I snap my fingers and say, sleep. You're doing so very well. You're such an excellent hypnotic subject, going deep, deep into that wonderful state of sleep. Nearly all the way there now. Just a couple more times, and you'll be completely as far as you can go into that blissful state of sleep. Each time I snap my fingers, you go even deeper, almost all the way there now, almost as far as you can go as I snap my fingers and say, sleep, going into that deep sleep, that deep, deep sleep, all your thoughts feeling fuzzy as you go deep to sleep, deep, deep sleep, very deep sleep. All of your thoughts are feeling so warm and fuzzy now, feeling so pleasantly fuzzy and warm. And you can feel those warm, fuzzy thoughts spreading out through your body. They feel so very good, so very pleasant. And they're starting to come out through your skin now. It feels as though you're sprouting a warm, soft coat of fur. And that's exactly what's happening. You're sprouting a soft, downy coat of rat fur. And as you enjoy the sensation of the fur growing in on your skin, your clothing begins to vanish because you don't need it anymore. You're going to be a rat, and rats don't wear clothes. And so your clothing is vanishing, going back to where it belongs, back to its closets and hangers and dressers, leaving you nude and completely unashamed. You have absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about because you're covered in a beautiful coat of fur. And now you can feel your body beginning to shrink. It's a pleasant sensation. You know that right now you're much too big, and it's such a relief to get some of the weight off as you start to shrink down, becoming smaller and smaller in gradual increments. And as you enjoy the feeling of getting smaller, you notice that something is happening to your toenails. Each one is growing out, becoming long and somewhat sharp, and it feels good as your toes also start to change, becoming longer and longer. Your entire foot growing longer, becoming more like the foot of a rat. And the same thing is happening to your other foot, growing to the 2 feet of a rat. It just feels so wonderful to have such a vast improvement happen to your feet. You notice that the tops of your feet are coated with a thin layer of fur, letting a lot of pink show through, and that's quite all right. You have plenty of fur on your legs, which are becoming shorter, thinner, and yet wider from front to back, becoming the cute little haunches of a rat. And from just above your buttocks, your spine is starting to grow out, becoming a long, slender tail, growing longer and longer, now the size of your hand, now the size of your foot, now the size of your lower leg, getting longer and longer until it's easily the size of the rest of your body. A little bit fuzzy, a little bit scaly, long and wiggly and pink. It's just the perfect tail for a rat, and it makes you proud to have such a long, beautiful tail. And as your tail finishes growing, your spine begins to stretch within your torso, making your body longer and thinner, feeling so very good as it becomes more and more bendable and stretchy. The changes in your spine are so very liberating. And now changes are starting to happen in your hands, your fingernails becoming longer and sharper, becoming the claws of a rat. And your hands aren't changing very much. You still have your normal, long, slender fingers. A few bumps are forming on the palm of your hand to help you better hold objects. And the top is now coated in a downy layer of fuzz, still letting plenty of pink skin show through. And your arms, still absolutely covered with fur, are becoming smaller, becoming shorter and more delicate, becoming the front legs of a rat. And all your bones just feel so very good right now. All the joints so much looser, everything just feeling so much freer. Your new range of motion just feels so liberating. And as the changes progress, you can feel your shoulders coming in toward your body, becoming smaller, narrower, and your chest pushing outward a little bit as your shoulders narrow, making sure there's room for all of your organs in your chest. And you're continuing to shrink, becoming the size of a large house cat now, still becoming smaller and smaller as the changes progress. And the changes are happening in your neck now, your spine continuing to become longer and thinner and more supple. The area where your spine connects to your skull is moving from the bottom toward the back as your skull changes shape into the head of a rat. Your ears are moving up on your head and becoming larger and thinner and much more round, becoming the perfect ears of a rat. It just feels so good as the changes continue. Your human hair melts in with your rat fur, becoming indistinguishable. Your face is pulling forward now, your nose and mouth coming forward into a muzzle as your eyes move toward the side of your head, and they become larger within your skull, protruding from your face just the right amount to give you an almost 360-degree view around you. Your skull continues to stretch forward as the rest of your body continues to shrink. You're becoming the size of a ferret and getting smaller and smaller Your teeth start growing, becoming longer and longer into the large, cutting, chewing teeth of a rat. On your upper lip, your flesh is growing into two large hemispheres, each with long, slender, silky whiskers sprouting from it. And with those whiskers, you can feel all around you, taking in every little air current, every little disturbance, becoming hyper-aware of the world around you. Your nose becomes a cute little triangular patch. The transformation is almost finished as you continue to shrink, only a foot long from head to tip of tail now, and becoming shorter. 11 inches now, 10 and a half, 10 inches, shrinking down to just the right size, 9 inches long now. And the transformation is slowing down as you reach the perfect size, 8.5 inches, 8.25, just the perfect size now, 8 inches long from the tip of your nose to the end of your tail. You're a beautiful rat, covered with soft, downy fur and cute as a button. All your senses are so much sharper now. All the smells around you are so much more interesting. They'll keep your nose twitching just as long as you're awake. You'll be able to see in the dark now, so much more keenly than you could before. And every sound is so much sharper, so much more interesting to your large rat ears. Everything around you is so much more interesting now. You find that you're so very curious about the world, and yet you're also keenly aware that you're very small and very vulnerable. And so it also makes you feel good to hide away, safe and warm and out of danger. You find you have an interest in dry, crunchy foods, especially nuts and grains, seeds of all kinds. And although it's not something you'd eat every day because the smell is so strong now, perhaps a little bit of cheese is a treat now and then. And of course, you're going to want things to gnaw, because it just feels so good to exercise those big incisors, like popsicle sticks perhaps, or better yet, carrots. They're made of wood, and they're so flavorful and so much fun to gnaw. It's going to be such a wonderful experience being a rat. It makes you happy just knowing that you're going to have these marvelous experiences. And every time you see another rat, it's going to remind you of how happy you feel right now. Every time you see a rat, no matter whether it's fuzzy and clean or filthy and mangy, just the fact that you've seen a rat will remind you of how wonderful it feels just to be a rat. In fact, if anyone even says the word rat, it's going to remind you of how absolutely marvelous it feels to be a rat and how happy you are. And it'll make you happy all over again just to be reminded that you're a rat. Other people may see you as a human, and they may insist that you are a human, but you know deep down that you are a rat, and that makes you happy. And if anyone says the word raffin, which is the word for a cuddly, adorable pet rat like you are, it'll make you twice as happy, because you know that you're just such a marvelous little creature. It makes you absolutely delighted just to think about this fact. Anytime you see yourself in the mirror, you're going to see an adorable Raffin face looking back at you. And you'll be happy to know that that's your face. And when you look away from the mirror, you'll remember that cute little rodent face looking back at you. When you look at your shadow, you'll see the silhouette of a rat. When you listen to your footsteps, you'll hear the soft fall of a rat's hands and feet. When you smell yourself, your scent will be that of a rat, the scent of pine shavings and nuts and a little hint of cheese. And when you listen to your voice, you'll hear the squeaking, high-pitched voice of a rat. You'll still be speaking English, and everyone will be able to understand you, and you'll be able to understand them. But it won't be a human voice you hear. It will be the voice of a rat. You've done very well going into trance today and being transformed into a rat. And you can feel free to wake up whenever you're ready. And when you do decide to wake up, you'll remember everything that happened in exquisite detail. You'll remember how your body transformed and how good it felt. And you'll remember looking at yourself and seeing the body of a rat. So enjoy your form, little rat, and go have some fun.